everybody, how are you today? I hope you are doing great because it is a fabulous day. And today I am going to be showing you how I save money doing my own gel nails at home. So if you want to know more about this, just stick around. This is not my normal filming area, so I'm a little bit uncomfortable. It's going to be difficult, and I have not figured out how I'm going to be doing this video, but I am going to do it because you just have to push through it. Whatever it is in life, any challenge that you may have, just push through it. So this is a challenge doing this type of video. I am going to first tell you what I do. But before I even begin, I want you to know that I am not a professional and I am not telling you to do what I do. I'm just sharing with you what I do because I don't want to be held responsible for any snafus. All right, so let us begin with the equipment that I need. Well, I decided to buy these Sally Hansen nail cleanser pads, and basically they're just alcohol pads. So I think that if you use regular alcohol pads, or even, I guess, yeah, they should be on a pad because you don't want any of that loose like cotton or anything. You don't want to put alcohol on a cotton ball. So I have the alcohol pads because I'm going to need that to clean off the nail. You'll see. I use a little buffer. I use a more a stronger nail file. I like these because they're actually washable, so we want to wash everything nowadays. And then another nail file. I like different grits for different things. And then I have these. The brand that I am using is Gellish. Is that how you pronounce it? Gellish? Kind of sounds like jealous. Okay, Gellish. That must be the way you pronounce it. But I have an entire set here that includes a Pro Bond, which is a primer. It includes a foundation. It includes a structured clear gel. And this is why I did this whole gel at home process. I'm going to tell you why in a second. And then the top it off, which is the final step. And you're probably saying, well, what about the nail polish? I have such a vast collection of nail polish that I was just not going to buy nail polish. So I said to myself, well, I've got to be able to use my nail polish colors. I don't have to buy gel nail polish. And various ways of investigating and scientific process of elimination, I figured out a way. Now let me tell you how this is done later, not now, but this is the nail polish that I'm going to use. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so I also have to have the light. The light that I use is a light that I bought on Amazon. So I'm going to show you a picture of the light because I can't bring it over here. It's connected. Can you see it back there? Yeah, I think you can see it. So I'll put a picture of it so you can actually see it better. And everything, I'll have links below because we love those affiliated links. So I have links below. And then a very important thing for me, because I have an awful memory, is my list, my steps. So what I do first, second, third. And every step has a specific number of seconds that you have to cure under the lamp. So I have an awful memory. There was no way I was going to remember everything. So I know I was just going to do everything 30 seconds. And that's not right. So I decided to just write everything down, my little steps, and do it according to my steps, and I have my steps in front of me. Let me tell you why I decided to do this. My nails are awful. As I experienced the lovely opportunity of live through many, many springtimes, as I get older, in other words, my nails have become brittle, they've become dry, and they have become very frail. So they break. And I didn't want to do, I tried acrylics and I didn't want to keep doing those acrylics. And I could do them at home actually, but I just didn't want to have that problem with the acrylics. And I didn't want to do the fake nails. And I just said, I need something simple. So I discovered this simple structured gel. This structured gel fills the little gaps if you have ridges along your nails, and it also makes them stronger. My nails are not breaking now. Now I file them down so that they're smaller, or I cut them. They very rarely break now. So I think that this has been a cure. And I love my nails. I love my nail polish. I love to paint my nails. I may go out without makeup, and that's kind of all right with me, but I want my nails to be pretty. So anyway, let's begin. So number one, the reason I did this was because my nails were breaking. Now they're no longer breaking. They don't have ridges. This wonderful product called a structure gel fills in the ridges and makes my nails stronger. Now I am going to see if I can go through these steps but not bore you by actually doing the entire process. But I'm going to go through these steps with you so that you know what I'd have to do. And then maybe I'll show you the end. I don't know. I don't want to show you, I don't want to make you just sit there while I do my nails. I think that's like, I don't know. I wouldn't make you sit in my house while I do my nails. So I don't want to do it on video. Okay? That is so good. Okay, so what do? These are my steps. You prepare your nails, you wash your nails very well, you soften your cuticles, you either trim them or push them back, whatever you're accustomed to. I have always just cut them. It's, I know, not the best, but whatever, that's what I do, and that's what I'm used to doing, so that's what I will continue to do. Then you dry your nails, and since I have already been using these, my nails are a little bit like rough, and they have a little bit of the deposits from the product from before, because sometimes it just doesn't come out all when you put your hands in that acetone. So I go ahead and I gently, you know, what do? You file them a little bit. So you want to use whatever grit you need. If you've got like a lot of rough stuff, then you need a harder, rougher grit. But the better would be the finer, because you don't want to damage your nails, and you don't want your nails to have, you know, scratches. What you're trying to do is to just eliminate those things that might be stuck on your nails. You know, like, I don't know, like bits of product that remain on your nails. See, I have bits of product on this nail, so I'm trying to just gently, slowly, so I could do the minimal possible damage, because, I mean, I don't think that this is good for your nails. I can't imagine it is, but anyway. So if you see my nails, you see that they have ridges. Let me see. Well, that's pretty dirty, right? But you see how they have some ridges right there in dry spots and stuff like that? Well, that's why you have to be very gentle with your nails. Okay, so you do that. And then you dry your hands, and your hands should be ready for application of the product. So let me go wash my hands again, and let me dry them and come back. All right, so I washed and I lightly filed my nails. See, they look they look totally different, right? They look much better. So now I am ready, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the angle of the camera. All right, so the way that I organize myself is that I have everything in this box, and then I use the lid of the box to apply all of my materials. And over here is where I keep my handy dandy light. So, and it is one of those lights that have, you know, the double power, and there's a UV and there's LED and there's a whole bunch of lights in there. So I go and I look at my list. I already did number 1, which is to take care of my cuticles, wash and dry. So I did that. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my Pro Bond, and that is very light. I can't open anything. I don't have any strength in my hands. A very light, thin layer, because this is supposed to like dry your nails, and my nails are already so dry that I don't even think I need this, but whatever. So I put this on. They say never to touch your skin, so I don't. And like I said, I just put a little bit. And the way I do it is I do one whole hand first, and then I do the other hand. So, well, with the exception of my thumbs. I don't do my thumbs because they rarely break, and then my thumbs end up being like so long. And it's so funny that with this product on top of them, they have actually broken, so they're shorter than the other nails, which is very unusual. But yeah, oh, I forgot it. That's only 5 seconds. I did more than 5 seconds. Okay, so, I spilled this. Not good. Okay, rule number 1, make sure that you close your products well. Rule number 2, see now why I use this big old plastic and not just like a paper or towel or anything. And rule number 3, always have paper towels handy, because you never know if you're not going to follow your rules and have an accident like I just did. Okay, so the next thing after the primer is the foundation. So that is this, the foundation. And the foundation is cured for, at least I just do it for 10 seconds. And remember, I am not telling you how to do this. I'm telling you how I do it. So I just want to make sure that I get the entire nail, that I don't leave any areas without product, but I am not looking to put a lot of product. So just a nice little even and thin layer is all I'm looking for. So I go ahead and I put it on there, and I hope that you guys are not getting bored. I mean, I don't know. These are like not easy to watch, right? The worst part of this is actually when you're taking them off. Oh my gosh, it takes forever for these to come off, and I do have to take them off because I want to change the nail color. So then I put the foundation in there and I cured for 10 seconds, and then I'm ready for the best, wonderful, miracle product, which has saved my nails, because I was no longer able to paint my nails. They were just so short, they were breaking all the time. And this is the structure. So the structure is a real, like a thicker gel product that is going to fill out. I was just checking to make sure that I did have my video on. I'm like, do I have my video on? So it fills out all of the ridges, and it makes your nail a little thicker, so you have protection from your nail that it will not break. So you want to make sure that you put this product everywhere. Again, you don't want to put it on your skin. And I am so sorry that I know this is not one of those professionally done nail polish videos. I know you guys are going to forgive me, but I typically don't do this type of video. There are a lot of channels out there that are just dedicated to nail polish and nails, and they have a wonderful setup, and that's not me. So when you put this on, or rather, when I put this on, I want to make sure that I do not put an excessive amount of this on. I want to make sure it's thin, but not too thin. And I want to make sure it is evenly spread out, because when I cure it, it's going to get hard. So I don't want lumps, which is exactly why I'm using it, so I don't get lumps. So then I go ahead and I put it in here for 30 seconds. Now my nail bed itself is really in bad shape. So when I say I put it in here, I'm talking about the lamp, which is over here out of the view of the camera. So what was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, my nail is in really bad shape. So it's super ridgy and it's super like lumpy and it's not straight and pretty. So this really makes it a lot better, but not perfect, because my nails are not perfect. They're in very bad shape. Okay, so now this does get a second coat. So I go ahead and I do it again, second coat. Again, there's like this magic amount that it's trial and error. Not too much and not very little. It's like, I don't know, like a secret magic amount. So let's see. And see, I already see that there's like a bump right there, but there's really not much I can do about it. It's just that my nails are bumpy. So my nails are not perfect. My nails have issues. But when I put this stuff on, the issues are very much diminished. And when you go to the salon, this is exactly what they do. Now, there is one step, and that's the step that I'm going to show you, that I use my own nail polish, which is different. It's that one step, and we're actually coming up on it now. So, again, this is the second time, and this one is again for, is this on double? Should be on double. For how many seconds? 30 seconds. This little lamp was very inexpensive. This is from, I think it's called Wisdom Park, and it was very inexpensive, 54 watt sun UV LED lamp, and that is very important. You need to be able to have both the LED and the UV, because some products cure with one type of lamp, other products cure with another type of lamp, so you know, spend the extra money and get the lamp that cures them both. Okay, so I'm going to show you how my nails look now. Let me see how I can do this so that you get a better look. See, they look a lot better, a lot smoother, a lot healthier. I mean, I could basically go out like this, or let me tap this so I can get better focus. Come on. Or I could do a French manicure and that would be fine, which is what I had last time. Last week I had a French manicure. I had a lot of fun with that. It looks very nice and clean. Now, this is where you apply your regular nail polish color. So this is the color I'm going to be wearing this week. The trick is that you have to make sure it is super duper supercalifragilistic dry. It must be very dry. Dry and dry. So you put this on and you sit there like this and you do nothing and you let it dry. Super duper dry. And then you apply the top it off, which is the final step. That's the top it off. You apply this and then you wipe it, the sticky, there's this stickiness, I don't know what it is, but then you wipe it off with this. So I am going to go ahead and apply The nail polish, this is something I have to do more carefully because it is the color and I don't want to mess it up. So I'll show you the, the next step so you don't have to watch me applying the nail polish. That's like really boring. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I just realized I don't have my microphone on, so I don't know how the sound is. I may have to like dub this whole entire video. But anyway, I finished painting my nails with my regular nail polish. This is not special gel nail polish, but it's regular nail lacquer. And I did, both my hands. And now I'm going to show you what I do to make it last as if it were a gel color. So there's my nail polish. I put my nail polish on top of my structured gel, my gelish structure clear gel, and you can put this either right on top of the structure or you can put it on top of the final step. If you put it now on top of the structure like I did, it'll last longer, because what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and do the final step, which is the top it off. Now, like I said before, I hope you can hear me because I am not using my microphone. I forgot to put it in here. So the top it off is like a regular clear nail polish. It is super shiny. You don't want to put too much. It will make your nail polish last. It is a clear gel nail polish that has to be cured, and after you put this on, you don't put on too much of the top it off. A thin coat is sufficient. After I put it on, what I do is I cure it for 30 seconds, and it's only one coat. So after I cure it for 30 seconds, I wipe it off with my alcohol pad. If I don't wipe it off, then, it's like some sticky stuff on top of it. I don't know what it is, but it's some sticky stuff. Now, this nail doesn't have any of the other products, but I will put the top it off on top of it. So that will cure. Here we go, and put it in here for a good 30 seconds, and then I will wipe it off with my nail cleanser pad. Okay, so that was curing under the lamp for 30 seconds, and now I wipe it off, and we're good to go. Yes. This will last me for, oh my gosh, 2 weeks and a half or more. Here, they're nice and shiny. Yay! So I'm going to do the same thing on my other hand. And if I wanted to do some decorations on my nails, I could do it at this point. Like I said, you do have to use, you have to be patient. You have to make sure that your nail polish is fully dry, or this little trick will not work. So I used regular nail lacquer. That could have been gel nail polish that you were using at this point, but I wanted to use my own. If I wanted, I could have put on the top it off and then the nail polish on top. One of the advantages is that then I can remove the nail color at the end of the week and put on a different nail color. If I used a non-acetone nail polish remover, I could easily do that, because underneath I would have my gel nail polish, which does not come off that easily. So the only disadvantage is that then my manicure doesn't last as long, which is the whole purpose of a gel manicure. it. I am now curing my other hand for 30 seconds, and I have shared with you how I do a gel manicure at home using my regular nail polish, and yeah, that's about it. Please subscribe and click that like button, and more than anything of that, more important than any of that, I hope that you have a day filled with peace, love, and joy.
Action, fun, and